Bhoomi Trivedi, welcome to CNN News 18.
Thank you so much, Vishal ji.
Bhoomi, you have a brand new song out called Julmi Sawariya, which is
Ji.
a foot tapping Garba number.
Oh yes,
It's of course composed by Amit Trivedi.
Amit Trivedi is
So
yes.
then, how this song was born and when did you come on board?
Uh, Firstly, I just want to give credit to and huge shout out to Hitendra and Piyush from Vibha Films. I think these people are absolutely excellent, and I have, we've had a project together before a few years. I think just before a couple of years, and it was massive. It was just beautiful, and I think believe I have a lot of faith in them than I have for my own self creatively. I just believe in them so much. And then, of course, having Amit Trivedi sir on board, and then, of course, the most beautiful Charmi, it was picturized on her, and the whole family is so beautiful. And I completely love her aura and the way she has performed flawlessly. And of course, Divyendu, who is not his fan now, and I am a huge fan, and I had this huge fangirl moment with him on the set. And performing with all of them was absolutely wonderful. And I had a beautiful day because it was my birthday when we shot the song. Hitendra, whenever he comes up with an idea, I always have to say a yes. I mean, we've had a beautiful time, great time while recording, and of course, Kumar sir has penned down the song so beautifully, and specifically, his way of putting up hook words and hook lines in all his hit songs. I think that has won people's hearts and millions of hearts. And Julmi Sawariya is like one of those beautiful hit songs. I think now we have with us, and it's a beautiful foot tapping number. While I was performing in the US, the song got released, and I was so excited to promote it to my people. And of course, they received it so well. So I think, yeah, all in all it's etched in history, I would say that.
Now, being a Gujarati yourself,
Oh yes.
was your inner Garba dancer already grooving while recording the Zulmi Sawariya? And how
I
much
think
time did
more
you
than
actually spend? How much time did you actually spend with the tune before going behind the mic?
oh yes, I think I had the tune before a couple of days before I started recording. So I was constantly listening to the song, humming, and then of course grooving to the tune and everything. And while I had a song with me, I was already, I think more for this question, I think more than me, I guess Hitendra and Piyush will be able to answer you really well and better because they saw me do things and then going completely crazy in that recording box. And I was literally going off mic while dancing, and they were like, "Can you just stand and sing?" It was just beautiful, and I think the tune is so catchy, the composition is so beautiful and catchy that it was very easy for me to. Of course, I mean, rendering Amit Trivedi sir's songs are not that easy, but I think this one had my heart, and I just put in my soul and everything, like all my 100% while recording this song. And I think 3-4 घंटे कैसे निकल गए रिकॉर्ड करते करते पता ही नहीं चला. And I visualized it as a जुगलबंदी between Radha Krishna. ये छेड़खानी वाला गाना है. It's of a Garba and Ras. So Ras is especially called out for Radha Krishna और उनकी रास लीला and Krishna और गोपियों की रास लीला. And this is what I had in my mind when I was actually looking at the song as, or maybe imagining the song as being played for Radha and Krishna. And I felt like one of the gopis or Radha while performing and while dancing and while singing this song. So yes.
We are talking so much about the song. Would you please like to give us a few lines of it?
Oh yes, for sure. ओ मेरे पीछे पीछे आए, ओ चोरी चोरी खींचे जाए, चुनरिया हाय 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 हाय, तका तकी करता फिरे जुल्मी सावरिया, जुल्मी सावरिया. हो तका तकी करता फिरे जुल्मी सावरिया, जुल्मी सावरिया. गरबे ओ गोरी गरबे, ओ गोरी गरबे घुमवा हो गरबे, हो गोरी गरबे, हो गोरी गरबे घुमवा.
Oh, nice. What a lovely voice you have.
Thank you.
Then staying with Navratri celebrations. What's that one Garba song that's forever close to your heart? Maybe something from your childhood, the one that brings back beautiful memories.
Yeah. Uh, I think there are so many beautiful songs and Garba numbers, and one of them is Sona Vatakadi from a film, uh, decades ago, that was sung and that was performed for a film, and I completely am in awe of that song still till date. So yeah, that's called Sona Vatakadi.
How it sounds like?
Ah, mm, Sona Vatakadi re kesar घोड्या वाला मिया सोना वाटकडी रे केसर घोड्या रे वाला मिया ये लीलो ते रंग नो छोड़ रंगमा रोड्या वाला मिया सोना वाटकडी रे केसर घोड्या रे वाला मिया.
Oh, lovely. What a lovely voice. Bhumi, you've said that you want to sing every type of song. That's such a beautiful goal. But honestly, do you think any singer ever gets to do that in just one lifetime?
There are several examples, I think, starting from our, so-called legendary, our Ma Saraswati, Lata Mangeshkar ji. He's got to sing numbers of genres. I think a few genres which are like out of my imagination and which are, I think it's difficult to name as well till date. I mean, we just don't know that what was that. I mean, she just performed it, sang it, and just gifted to us. And say Kishore Kumar ji and Mohammad Rafi Saab ji. And then we have Shreya Ghoshal, Sunidhi Chauhan, Arijit Singh. Look at their songs. I mean, they've sung, well, say for example, Arijit Singh, he sung La List. He's also sung Tera Dhyan Kidhar Hai, Tera Hero Idhar Hai. And then he's again sung O Bedardya. So he's sung some classical, semi-classical, folk, and contemporary, typical, complete Bollywood, like a packaged Bollywood song. I think he's performed, he's given his heart out to, completely poured his soul for every genre that he's chosen. And I think people are in love with him and his singing and the way he renders. So it's the same for me, and it's the same with me as well. I mean, I love singing different kind of songs, and whether it's Wagire Dhol, which is a complete out and out Gujarati folk number, and it has that Kutchi Gujarati vibe to the song, and there are certain words um, which are already there, but they were new for this present generation. So,
Like,
those like Sajjad Bum Panjru. It's like, of course, that Sajjad Bum thing is, the song is all about women empowerment and how these group of women, they just want to feel free, and they just want to feel free, and they were caged. They just felt that they were caged earlier, and after dancing and after singing the song, they what they meant was कि वो जो cage है, it's like that वो चार दीवारी वाला cage जो है, वो उनको घुटन देता है. So that's what's called Sajjad Bam Panjru, which is like very hard to break, hard to. So they just broke that cage and then just went out to enjoy their freedom. And वो जो word है, people knew it, but it, of course, it existed, but बहुत time से लोगों ने use नहीं किया था. And out of nowhere, suddenly that word came into presence. And then, of course, there's Ram-Leela that I've sung, Udi Udi Jaye I've sung, and Husna Parcham, which is completely a Bollywood, typical Bollywood, dance number, which I'm in love with. And I think I love all the songs that I've sung till now. There are some Sufi, Gujarati Sufi numbers, and then folk, regional stuff that I've sung for Marathi films. I've sung something for Rajasthani independent music channel as well. And of course, Gujarati, Hindi, and the list goes on. And I'm on board with Salim Sir, Sulaiman Sir as well for their live shows,
sure, sure.
Mithun and Tanish Bakshi, and then I'm doing my own shows as well. So there's a lot to experiment. There's a lot to learn from them. And I think बचपन से ही ये था कि mom dad they used to play Gujarati and Hindi music, Bollywood music. वो उतना ही दिल से सुनते थे जितना वो गुजराती म्यूजिक सुनते हैं. So I've had, this uh, uh, moment of always listening to एक कान से बॉलीवुड सुनना, एक कान से गुजराती folk सुनना. So yeah, that's made me strive more for experimenting on different genres.
You mentioned Ram-Leela. You of course bagged several awards for your breakout hit,
जी
Ram Chahe Leela from Goliyon Ki
जी
Raasleela Ram-Leela.
जी
I always wanted to ask, since you know Sanjay Bansali, and he's a perfectionist, and
जी
he has a deep understanding of music and even classical ragas.
जी.
Did that make you put extra effort while recording that song? And how many takes you actually did for this song, Ram Chai Leela from Ram Leela?
I still remember I recorded that song for like 6 hours, and it was just a beautiful experience. And sir completely loved it. Sanjay sir, I mean, I'm so grateful and thankful for what he has done and completely changed my life upside down. And the best part about that song was I got this opportunity to write Gujarati lyrics for the song, and not even one word that he changed from the stanzas that I had written. So I think I truly feel blessed. Yeah.
Which stanzas were those?
ఘనన ఘనన హోమేఘ లీలాన శృంగారని కరిసే చుట్టన తెలిబతలో కందోరు శోభిరాణి రంగు గోరు ప్రేమ పంఖిడా చయ రామలీల వంటోడే చడయ చయ రామలీల. And then there's something that comes up in the end. Oh, jogi jog mukhi magan maya ma ઘેલો થઈ ગયો શ્વેત કાયામાં મન ન કરે લીલા એક જ નામ રઘુપતિ રાઘવ રાજા. So
And then the song follows.
yes.
And how's that? Would you like to give us a few lines of that as well?
राम चाहे लीला चाहे राम, इन दोनों के लव में दुनिया का क्या काम. हो इनका तो फंडा है सिंपल सा यार, गोली मारो तो पंगा, आँख मारो तो प्यार. राम चाहे लीला चाहे राम, इन दोनों के लव में दुनिया का क्या काम. हो राम चाहे लीला चाहे राम, इन दोनों के लव में दुनिया का क्या काम.
Wow, wow, lovely song and a
Thank
lovely
you.
voice. While Bhoomi, so many songs being released every day, how important today it is to collaborate with other artists. Which are some of the singers that you like to now collaborate with?
The list is like too long, but I think I would say that I would love to collaborate with Diljit Dosanjh, and he's one of my favorite musicians and artists. And of course, Arijit Singh, I would love to collaborate with him as well. And I just love the fact that there are people who, I mean, musicians and singers and artists, they're respecting each other's um, space of performance and space of faith, and of course the way they implement music, the way they are um, you know their way of performance, their way of thinking about music. I think that's very important, and they respect each other so well. And there's a lot of sportsmanship as well that has got increased, and the level is still going up and up. And I'm so glad about this fact, and I think there's a lot more to come. Yeah.
One of your big hits, Udi Udi Jaye from Raees, was
Ji.
composed by Ram Sampath. Do you remember that recording? Who was all around in the studio? And what was Shah Rukh Khan's reaction to the song when he heard it for the first
Oh,
time?
okay, so I have to tell this to you. There was this time when Ram sir called me to just listen to the song if you're comfortable. He just said that he would want me to sing this, render this once. And I sang, and the moment I started singing, I was so happy. And then he called the director of the film, Rahul Dolakia. And then, of course, I met Shah Rukh sir during the success party of the film Raees. The moment I stood in front of him, and I was speechless. I just completely forgot what to say. And there was this fangirl moment, and I wanted to say so many things, and at the same time, I was just quiet and I just forgot everything after looking at him. And then, of course, he appreciated and patted my back, and that was the biggest moment for me. And the fact that I got this beautiful opportunity to sing with sing for Ram Sir as well. Him being my one of the favorite composers as well.
Also, for Rocky or Rani, you lent your voice for Dindora Bajere. How
Mm.
did you adapt your singing to fit Alia Bhatt's character in performance, considering it's a lip sync song?
Yeah. Uh, the way, of course, I mean, Pritam Sir again being one of my favorite music composers. When I was in awe of the song firstly, and the music production was so heavy. It was a great, huge responsibility for me. And of course, knowing the fact that, okay, I'm going to sing for uh, somebody who's a legendary artist and an actress, and I have to just make sure that I I give her performance a justice as well while I'm singing, and that was it. And it was a great, huge, big responsibility for me, and I just tried my level best, and I think uh, she I just felt, I mean, it's such a great thing that my voice gets different beautiful faces, So like faces like Alia Bhatt, and then Priyanka Chopra, and then Katrina Kaif, and Taapsee Pannu, while, when I sang Ghani Pool Chori for her.
Fine, and finally, with Navratri in full swing, your live performances are happening. Which are some of the songs that you'll be performing on for this Navratri season? The new ones.
So I'll be singing old Gujarati Garba numbers, new Gujarati numbers as well. And Julmi Sawariya is going to be the song of the season. And of course, uh, uh, I released another song in like a few months back, Jogni, which also got popular, the same kind of love. I'm going to be performing that, and then Udi Udi Jaye, Ghani Kool Chori, Wagere Dhol. Even that film got national award in 2019, 2020. I'm so glad to have those songs for myself. And then now those songs are people songs. So I'd love to perform for all of them. And definitely Julmi Sawariya is the song for the season.
Well, I just want to say in the end, thank you so much for taking time out and talking to me.
Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. I love sharing all these things, and
And Jate
I just
Jate
love
for your
pouring my heart.
thank you. And Jate Jate, would you please like to give us few lines of two lines perhaps of Udi Udi Jaye and Dindora Bajare?
उड़ी 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 जाए दिल की पतंग देखो उड़ी जाए कहने को तो खेल है ये तेरा मेरा साझा पर मेरा दिल है पतंग और तेरी नजर मांझा मांझे से लिपटी ये पतंग जुड़ी जुड़ी जाए उड़ी जाए दिल की पतंग देखो उड़ी जाए एंड देन इश्क किया तो शर्म क्या जी इश्क से बढ़ के कर्म क्या अब टोक सके तो टोक ले दुनिया हम दोनों बेमिसाल सज धज के कमाल बाहें डाले हुए बाहों में जो नाचे ढिंढोरा बाजे रे हे ढिंढोरा बाजे रे उलझ के यहाँ सुलझते नहीं दिलों के मांझे रे ढिंढोरा बाजे रे ढिंढोरा बाजे रे